Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this November the 21st, 2024. I'm hoping everybody had a great Thursday out there so far. Everybody has a great Thursday evening. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather, because the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be looking at the satellite imagery. We're going to take a look at these systems here. You can see one spinning over the Great Lakes region here. That's what's funneling down a lot of cold air over the eastern and central portion of the United States, bringing some snow showers and for portion of the northeast, some rain showers there as well. Some snow far south is the western North Carolina mountain, northeastern Tennessee, and more snow is stretching all the way up towards Wisconsin and portion of Minnesota. You can see here we got that system still spinning off the west coast of the United States, bringing in a lot of precipitation along the western coast of the United States as well. You can see that on the satellite imagery. We'll show you the radar in just a few minutes. Pretty much the remainder of the tropics looks pretty quiet. You can see a few little flare-ups here and there across the tropics, but nothing to write home about. Also down in the Caribbean, Gulf of Mexico looks pretty clear, and also the eastern Pacific as well. Alright, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like these videos, share these videos, and let's take a look at the radar view now. Alright, you can see here, we can see the Vancouver, Canada, getting some precipitation, also towards Seattle, Washington, also over towards portions of South Canada, over toward Montana, also down toward Idaho, portions of southeastern Oregon, also up towards Sacramento, San Francisco. Got some showers knocking on your doorsteps as well. Also in the southern and northern California region as well. Looks scattered activity there. Also, let's slide eastbound here to the system here over the eastern United States. Alright, as you can see here is that little spin here you see on the satellite imagery. You can see it spinning over Michigan. You can see precipitation stretching through Wisconsin all the way down into, let the radar load back up again. Okay, radar just disappeared. All the precipitation that was on here. Okay, what happened to the precipitation? There we go, we got it back. But here it is anyway. You can see, let me zoom back in. You can see here, trying to get this thing zoomed back in. But you can see anyway, we got some up here toward Ottawa, Canada, toward Toronto, over to Boston, Washington DC. A little bit of activity eastern North Carolina, also down toward Knoxville, Tennessee, Louisville, Indianapolis, just east of St. Louis, Chicago, Illinois. You're getting a little bit of activity. Detroit, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Washington D.C., Richmond, Virginia, and like I said, a little bit of activity along the eastern outer banks of North Carolina, getting some activity as well. Boston, you're included. Albany, New York City, Buffalo, New York, you're getting some activity as well, and also some around the Great Lakes region also. And the remainder of the United States looks pretty quiet at this time, so it's kind of chilly along the east coast and across portions of the central U.S. as well. Southern portion of the United States, you're pretty warm across the southwestern areas of the U.S. Alright, now let's move on to the current watch and warning advisory map. We got a lot to discuss on it. Okay, we're going to start out west here. This time we got some winter weather advisories over here in portion of Montana, winter storm warnings over here in portion of Idaho, and also California. We have some wind advisories over portions of areas of Washington State, also Oregon, also California, with some flood advisories, flood warnings there, flood watches, high wind warnings also in effect for California region as well. Some still got some river flood warnings going on in central Oklahoma. Flooded freeze warnings are in effect for areas in Arkansas, also portion of Alabama, with some frost advisories also. Freeze warnings and late wind advisories across South Carolina. More freeze warnings also stretching into North Carolina, Southeast Virginia. And we got winter weather advisory, winter storm warning from New York State to portions of the Pennsylvania region, down in western West Virginia region. Winter weather advisory stretching all the way down into western North Carolina, eastern Tennessee, also up toward Ohio, Kentucky, and Indiana. Wind advisory is also in effect for Iowa, Illinois region as well, and also a portion of Virginia. And some special weather statements for a portion of Kentucky and also Indiana. Alright, we got small craft advisory, gale warning stretching from up here to Maine all the way to the Florida Keys, all the way back towards southeast Texas, then again from Southern California to Oregon State, with some storm warnings for portions of Washington and northwestern Oregon states as well. Alright, the Hawaiian Chain Island looks good. Got some freeze and spray warnings to the western portion of Alaska, hydro issues southwest, and a few pockets of small craft advisories there as well. Alright, the severe weather perspective of the video, there is none to talk about, so we're just going to show you day 1 with just a little bit in the portion of mid-Atlantic. Nothing for day 2, just a little bit of general thunderstorms out here in portions of Idaho, Oregon, and also Montana, maybe a little bit in Wyoming as well. 4 through 7, things look quiet. Alright, here are the 8 to 14 day temperature and precipitation outlook. Alright, you can see here on the temperature outlook, much of the United States is going to be below normal temperatures across much of the U.S. This is valid through November 29th through December the 5th, 2024. Issued today. Near normal temperatures across portions of Arizona and portions of New Mexico, western Texas, southern Texas, and then above normal temperatures and near normal for central and south areas of Florida. Above normal temperatures for the for the Hawaiian Chain Island. Above normal temperatures north, south, and central Alaska, near normal temps. Alright, precipitation. We got below normal precipitation from over here near Oregon State all the way down to Texas, including California and Nevada, and also Arizona and New Mexico. A little bit of below normal precipitation from Illinois, portion of Kentucky, Tennessee, portions of Arkansas, and also Missouri, Indiana. Then we got near normal precipitation from portion of Washington State to Texas, all the way to Maine, over toward a portion of Michigan, Wisconsin, and also portions of Minnesota. Also, we got above normal precipitation across south portion of Texas. Then again from southeast Virginia to the Carolinas, all the way down to Florida. Then again from portion of Nebraska, Kansas, Colorado, also up to Montana, also stretching over to portion of western Minnesota, including the Dakotas as well. Alright, the Alaska area, below normal precipitation northwest, central near normal, southeast above. Much of the Hawaiian Chain Island is near normal, except below normal. It's just a tip of the southern Hawaiian Chain Island. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like these videos, share these videos, and have a wonderful Thursday evening, folks. Take care, and also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got.